Wait, that means we're gonna.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dungeons and Drams. Adriana's not a good listener.
You're welcome.
We need to practice our, what is it called? Our active listening skills. It's okay. Hi, everybody.
Not my forte, okay?
That's okay.
Hello.
Hilarious. All right, so hey, everybody. Jason will be along shortly. We're all just kind of on here chatting and drinking, and we're going to have a good time tonight in the Sunstone Caverns. So let us know in the chat what you guys are drinking tonight. We're going to go around the table, introduce ourselves, starting with Ed.
Hello, I am Ed. I play Agnomeio Banderas. And currently, I am drinking my old standby gin and juice. And when I switched to whiskey, I got one of my favorite budget bourbons, JTS Brown BIB.
I only just tried that last weekend.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's kind of wacky because I think you can only get it in Kentucky.
I was going to say, I cannot get it out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get regular JTS there, but the BIB, I think, is Kentucky exclusive.
Oh, we can't get JTS at all.
Oh, really?
Welcome to Utah.
Oh, wow.
What juice do you use for your gin and juice?
So this is actually blackberry lemonade. And then
That is way bougier than anything I thought you were gonna say.
Oh, it gets a little bougie. It gets even bougier because what I like to do is I put some actual blackberries in it, and then I put a little creme de cassis on the top. Cassis, however you say that, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
this is no longer gin and juice.
That's
this is an
bougie.
official.
It's like a $15 cocktail.
Creme chassis.
Creme chassis. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm a fancy bitch.
Wow. I think sense for a noodle.
Adriana.
Ed, you're supposed to call on somebody.
Oh, I'm supposed to call Cliff.
That works.
Clifton. My channel is Bourbon Bites. I play Knobolas, Hal Warlock, who finds himself getting into lots of trouble, as we will probably see again tonight. I'm actually finishing off this Wild Turkey 101 rye. Want to do a bottle kill on it, but probably will move to Maker's Cast Strength just to get the night rolling as we get into more dangers. So, I'm calling on someone. Jason, since he just showed up. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Hi, Jason.
What's up, guys?
Do your spiel.
Huh?
Who are you?
We're very good at this.
Yes.
See, I'm
A lot of uncomfortable silence. So it's great.
You're welcome.
Jason, who are you? What are you drinking?
I am Alessio Morte, played by Jason C. From Mash and Drum. I'm breaking out the good stuff tonight because I feel like tonight's going to be a big quest. So, because I was just drinking some scotch with Dara over on the after, I broke out Ardbeg Dark Cove committee release.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
I know, you busted that out a couple times
oldie.
before. Every time.
Haven't had it in a while, but I feel like since we're going into a dark place, why not drink some Dark Cove?
There you go.
That's legit. That's
Nice.
definitely legit.
Yeah.
Says the one himself.
Right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go next. I'm the last person.
Yeah. Adriana.
The DM. So I'm calling myself out.
Yes.
I'm Adriana, and I play TaLin Creek, the not so stout halfling ranger, who sucks at being a ranger. And tonight, I'm finishing up a pour of rare breed, not Knob Creek. Thank you very much.
Oh.
And I'm with Jason on. It's going to be a rough one. So I'm having some of the Stag Junior, the latest, or one of the later batches, batch 19. It's really good.
Cool.
Nice.
I might have to bring out the heavier stuff too now.
Right?
It was like chill, Maker's Cast Strength. I'm getting over a cold or something. It's like chill, but you know what? Y'all make me want to go darker. We'll see how the night goes.
Yeah. It depends how this whole heist goes.
Nice. And I am Bill, your resident DM. I'm actually drinking beer tonight, just to start off with. I've mentioned this a few times. I always like to start with beer because otherwise it gets to be a problem. But I am drinking Lawson's Hazy Rays. It's an IPA. It's a double IPA, hazy and juicy, which are two words I very much enjoy about beer. So, yeah, I'm liking this. I'm very excited for tonight. I've spent a good amount of time planning all kinds of ways for you guys to die. And we'll see how many of them you hit, how many of you are left at the end of the night.
Hopefully, in our dying, we'll get you switched over to drinking whiskey.
Yes. Yeah, if things are going real bad, just... Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say, before you kill us, let's give a shout out to our patrons. This might be the last time we play. Shout out to Mike, David, EJ, Martin, Steve, Tony Two Toes, Paul, and Scott MC. Thank y'all for supporting the show. You can support us at patreon.com/Dungeons and Drams. And see fun things that Bill won't show us. I know Adriana drew a map this time. I don't know if Bill...
Yeah.
I think you saw it because you posted in the other room, too.
Yeah,
I did see it, yeah.
And the Discord. So go to the Discord. And
Yeah,
you
it's
can
on
see
Discord, so...
my beautiful color-coded map.
No, we haven't dropped the Discord link in the chat in a while. I'll drop the link now. If
That'd be
anyone
great,
wants to
actually.
join
Thank you.
us. Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. While you're doing that, why don't I give a little recap? This will be quick because actually, you guys, there was a lot of stuff last week, but the progress as far as a recap goes.
Ouch.
That's okay. That means it was fun. Actually, it was very cool watching you guys do a puzzle. It's been a while. All right. So, actually, sorry. One more big thing. We passed 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So everybody who's watching this, yeah,
That's right.
So, thank you
Another
very much.
reason to have a yummy pour tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good point. Actually, I might pour something good actually to celebrate that.
I gotta pour something good, too. I gotta figure something out.
Yeah,
I'll get Bill pouring stuff.
Yeah, maybe I'll go with my Springbank Green, the 13. That'd be good.
I think I'll
Okay. Anyway, so thank you everybody who's joined in the last few weeks. Appreciate it, and keep it coming. All right. When last we saw Snortimer's soldiers, Agnomeio had received a small marionette named Bartholomew. The group ran into Drogue and Little Grizz and then headed down into the Sunstone Cavern. And barring a conversation with a smith and a couple of guards, they headed into the Golden Vault. You visited the shrine to the fallen miners and traveled north through the entrance tunnels into the Chamber of Illumination. Within this chamber was a miniature model of the city of Erngorzuk, seemingly tracking people in real time. To the east, the Sunstone Storage Chamber. To the north, the Chamber of Reflections. You solved the puzzle within this room, and the path to the Chamber of Reflections opened to you. You're now left with a choice. Continue into the Sunstone Storage Chamber, or the Chamber of Reflections. So, tell me...
So,
what...
I want to be clear. As far as we know, wait, was this the Chamber of Illumination that we were in before with the map?
The one with the giant map is the Chamber of Illumination, correct?
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
Now
All right,
we're going
so, yeah,
into the reflections.
I've been completely confused about this entire space.
That is what we've all slowly been figuring out, that we're all confused about.
I'm like, are we in the Illuminati now?
I mean, one of you are, or maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you who is. So one thing to note. So right before we ended last time, you guys had opened up this door by solving the puzzle, and you were just starting to enter the room that I'll give a quick little recap of what it looks like. However, Alessio, there was some talk about what you guys were doing, and you, however, are still in the previous room, apparently Godzilla-ing across Erngorzuk, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It's just where your token was, so I wanted to see what you guys wanted to do, and at this point I will stop talking.
Okay. I think we're going to explore this Chamber of Reflections, see what's up before thinking about going back to the Sunstone room and getting that 15 pounds. We want to see where this takes us.
Okay, excellent. So, looking back, so I'll drag you up there, Alessio, just to kind of keep the group together. All right, so your footsteps echo in this room as the sound bounces off the countless surfaces of immense, unrefined sunstone crystals. Standing between 3 feet and 10 feet tall, everyone has an inner glow that lights up the room as if by dozens of torches. Around you echoes the chittering of insects, dripping water, and the sounds of something jumping from crystal to crystal. Around you, you see creatures that call this cavern their home. Small insects whose bodies seem to be made of the same material as sunstone blend in almost seamlessly with the crystalline structures. Above you hang crystalline bats that at first sight look like sunstone stalactites. And we'll just kind of move in a little bit. TaLin, to your left, you hear kind of like a chewing noise. A small serpent with
Lumiglow?
crystalline scales consuming a lumiglow whose light is fading as it's devoured.
Wait, it's eating the Lumiglow?
It's eating the lumiglow.
What the fuck? Wait, how big? Aren't Lumiglows like 3 feet long?
Yes.
That's a big ass serpent.
So, the serpent sees you, and then it slithers between 2 large crystal shards, and it disappears.
Yeah, you better. Oh, is the Lumiglow alive at all, or is he dead?
The lumiglow is dead. It was basically being consumed, and you scared the snake, so the snake let it go and then slithered away.
Guys, I'm out. Snake, bye.
I yell back to Alessio. I'm like, Alessio, stay back.
I heard the S word. I'm done.
I don't know what scares me more, one big snake or a bunch of little snakes in a swarm.
Can I see if I know anything about Lumiglows, like whether they might be poisonous for Booker to eat?
Sure. So I'll just kind of give this to you, though, because so outside you were talking with the smith, and he kind of introduced you to the lumiglows. Remember, if you remember, he was like trying to feed one, and
Agnomeio asked if he was
crunchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Okay, well, since it's already dead and it should just go to good use, I feed it to Booker.
Perfect. All right.
Plus, he might glow.
He might.
Come in handy.
Plus, he might.
All right. So.
I was feed it, but now you're like, let's just feed him to Booker.
No, he said it was dead. It was half-eaten. Like.
Yeah.
Where's
No,
Cassie when we need her? She could.
All right. So.
All I have is good berries. It needs to be able to.
So you take the lumiglow, you feed it to Booker, and he looks at you kind of questioningly, but then he gobbles it up and slurps it like a noodle, even though dogs don't have lips. But he does it anyway because he's a good dog. And the lumiglow is
Stop
good.
making Booker gross.
A lady.
Well, so he actually,
Exactly.
he's wearing his top hat, so he looks very fancy, like he's at an Italian restaurant. He's just
Oh, that is true.
yes,
That is
like
true.
a lady
He
in
is
a
wearing a
top,
top
exactly.
hat. He's rocking it. Okay,
right.
so couldn't save the Lumiglow, stupid serpent.
All right.
We continue
Let's,
it?
I guess, take a couple of steps up here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Should
within
we
this room,
roll perception real quick just to check for traps and such, or alarms. Also, can we close this door behind us?
yes,
Ooh.
absolutely. Well,
But if
actually,
we do, can we open it again?
Yeah.
that is a good question,
That's a
and
good
I would
question.
say you don't know. It does seem to be mechanical, so I'm sure that if you wanted to, you could probably pull it down. But how to open it back up, that's up to you.
I'm gonna say I might stand guard while you guys scout out here, just in case someone comes around the corner.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get caught and sneaking around in their little secret sunstone room.
Sure.
Fair.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stand out here and make sure nothing happens.
Good idea.
Do we have anything that we can leave behind as like an alert system? An alarm system?
Do you?
I mean, I don't think we're going to go too far without maybe telling Agnomeio.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
we,
I mean, my only concern would be if they like change those lights on that map and like lock the door behind us. But with him there, I think
You
we're
could
pretty
talk him
okay.
out of it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Call us back over. Okay, cool.
Well, so something to
Wasn't sure
keep
if we
in
should
mind.
leave, like Neil or Booker.
Something to keep in mind is it did take 4 of you in order to open the door in the first place. Doesn't mean that you
Right.
can't do it with one. I'm just reminding you of what the facts were.
Plus, if somebody like turns off one light and it only partly closes, Agnomeio and I can totally get out of it.
That's true.
Well, great,
There you
great
go.
idea.
All right. So, Nomio, you're going to be hanging outside of. Are you actually in the? It looks like you're outside the room. Okay. So you're
I'm
outside.
just outside. I want to be just outside the room so I can shut that door if someone comes around the corner,
Sure.
and then I'll be so they don't know we're in there.
Do you know how
So
to
you're
shut
gonna
that door?
lock us.
See, I'm gonna shut it, and then I'm gonna be like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it. They're in the vault," and then I'll open it up when you guys need to come out.
But
All right.
don't
Trust
you
this
need
guy.
4 people to open it up? Okay.
No, well, the other 3 are already in position. I only have to put 1 back.
It'll only partly close if you only move one.
Nervous Novel's about to come out this door too. I don't want to be in here.
So within.
I'm just
Well,
worried.
okay. I will keep an eye out, and if anybody comes, I'll just yell for you guys. How
Okay,
about
cool. That sounds
Okay.
good. Good plan.
Cool. All right. So within the chamber here, so you've noticed that there are kind of natural pathways through the sunstone. I say natural, it was probably more carved, but what it looks like is kind of a maze of multiple different corridors, and ways that you could go. So my question to you is, are you going to split up and investigate them or go the same way? And then which way are you going to go? At the moment, you have a path to your left and a path to your right, but the path to the left splits almost immediately into a few others.
Can Neil communicate with you, Alessio? Like,
Yes,
is he able to fly ahead and see anything and let you know what's what?
He certainly could. You have telepathy with him up to 100 feet. I figured that you probably just haven't read it in a while, but I don't mean to speak for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I could have Neil Perch take a look.
Oh, Neil Perch.
So the sunstone crystals here, although growing out of the floor and kind of some of them out of the ceiling and the walls and everything, there is space for Neil to fly around. So if you'd like to, I can actually give you control of Neil. No, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. So let's actually, you already are in control of Neil. So if you want to move him to wherever you'd like, we can make that happen.
Have
All right,
fun
guys,
trying to just click the one, not both of you.
Left or right?
Right. Well, since right's a direct path, maybe just send him down there and see.
He's fast,
See
right?
what's on there.
Yeah,
All
just-
right, let's have him fly.
Alright,
Yep,
so I'll
so
keep you back
you-
here, unless it looks like that's.
Oh yeah,
I don't
'cause it's like
Are you using your arrow keys?
double.
It's a pain in the butt when you have two things.
That's okay. We can figure that out later. But either way, so you fly
Yeah.
off to the right, and Neil spots a lumiglow, just kind of sitting in the corner, and it seems to be just kind of basking in the glow of one of the sunstones. The path does kind of curve to the right, and then there's a path further to the right and a path to the left.
Okay, so Neil. Is that as far as Neil can go? Or
Nope,
a
he can
little
go about
further?
100 feet, so he can explore most of this area.
Okay,
Hell yeah, Neil.
so Neil found a little cove with a little body of water in here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Excellent. And this is kind of perfect. The audience and you guys can't see, but Jason can, so this is perfect. All right, so why don't you describe what you see?
Disagree.
So what Neil sees is almost a little bit of a clearing, but it's a dead end. And in the middle of this dead end, the room gets a little bit wider, obviously. But right in the middle of the room is kind of now it's hard to tell how deep it is, but there is a pool of water with two loops kind of sitting in the water. So I'm guessing that the lumiglows are either sitting on something within the water that they could kind of perch on, or I'm not sure if they're sitting on top of the water.
Yeah, so
not deep.
one of them's kind of swimming around, the other one's just chilling at the bottom, but their radiance gives the illusion of the water kind of moving as well. And there's you see a few sunstone crystals beneath the water as well, growing. So
Yes.
in general, and
Oh my God,
around
that's so pretty.
around this water, there's actually there are 8 candles, and they're all lit.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh yeah, zoom in. Now I see the camera.
Yeah, they're pretty small, but that's
just
you
look.
know.
Okay, there. So it's hard to tell if we can actually enter that pool of water to see where it takes you, or not. But I guess what's on that side. So I'm gonna bring Neil back.
Okay, I'll take care of that for you, just to make
Okay.
life easier.
Bring Neil back. Bring back Neil.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so presumably
I will
you've.
go to the left.
All right, you're gonna have Neil go to the left now.
So you're communicating this to us while you do it, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of talking to you guys as he's seeing it. Does that make sense, Bill? Can I do that?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Bill.
I'm pushing you back.
I was gonna say something.
one thing at a time.
No.
If you want to go do something, then tell me that. But
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
do. That while
Okay, what do you
Neil
wanna
is
do?
heading over there, and now he's reported back, right? Like he's telling us what Neil is seeing. What-
Sure.
I feel like TaLin would be super curious about this pond, and
Okay.
she's hoping to do beast sense with the Lumiglow to kind
Sure.
of explore around that pond area.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then we'll take a quick break from Neil.
I just thought
so
I'd bring her over while Neil is exploring.
that's
Get
totally
that.
fine.
That's
It's
fine.
if you guys are moving your tokens while we're doing another thing, it's tough, and you might see stuff that you're not supposed to see, etc.
Yeah,
etc.
yeah.
It's just too much to try to keep track of. So, as you're walking through, so you see, these sunstones are getting kind of close. You got to kind of squeeze through a little bit, but you notice that they're very like shiny, like they're very beautiful. Like you haven't really seen a sunstone raw up close before, but they're very clearly like a crystalline structure rather than a gem per se. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but they're like a quartz crystal more so than like an emerald.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am super interested in nature and stuff. Could I take a closer look at these and see if there's, or actually, yeah.
Sure.
Can I take a closer look at these and see? I'm realizing that I'm proficient in Arcana for some stupid reason.
Sure.
Like I was going through all my things and I'm like, could they be magical? I don't know that there's anything that's implied that they're magical.
Sure. So let's do this. So Alessio, if you want to hold on for just a sec, you could leave Neil up there, but I'll throw you back.
I mean, yeah, you can bring me back, whatever.
Yeah, I know it's tough. I'm not sure exactly how to fix that. I know TaLin's kind of figured it out, but whatever. All right, so you're checking this out. Go ahead and roll Arcana
Shift
for
and
me.
click.
Oh, okay.
Okie doke. Yeah, if you shift and click both, basically. Okay, that is
Alright.
an 18.
An 18. All right, so you touch the crystal and you see it's extremely smooth. It reflects you as if it were a mirror, and it feels warm and very comfortable, as if sitting in the sun on a mild winter day. The surface of the crystal
So they
almost
do
shivers.
radiate heat. Okay.
They do. The surface of the crystal almost shivers as you hear a note play. Ding.
Sunstones radiate heat.
It was very soft. It's like melodic. It's not like an alarm or anything. It's just
But it was like by touching it.
by touching it. It's
It
almost
did
like
like a
a
ding.
picture the generic noise that you would hear if you were watching a cartoon in a crystal cavern. It's like ting ting ting. For some reason they make noise.
But if we drilled into it, it might really, like, not only the drilling, but we'll also have a lot of dinging.
I would say I think with your 18, let's say that you hit it a couple of times. I mean, the fact that you thought to say that out loud, you hit it a couple times at different forces, and the sound remains the same.
Okay, cool.
So, I mean, a jackhammer is definitely different than your fist, but from what you can tell,
Yeah.
it seems to play the same type of note.
Okay. Interesting. So they do radiate heat. Cool. BT Dev's Booker does have his bracers on,
Okay, good to know.
along with his bow tie. I mean,
And his
tie,
top hat, yes.
He needs a bow tie now too. A magical bow tie.
Yeah.
So I'm wandering over there while Neil is looking at this. So let's direct to Neil if you want.
All right. So you're going to head over to the
Neil.
pool, though, TaLin? Is that the idea?
Yeah, like
Okay.
this is me wandering down that path while
I'll put you over there. All right, so Neil.
Okay.
So as Neil's flying around a little bit more, you kind of swooping and diving through the different corridors, and you're going over some, and you notice that there's another pool of water up on the top or the northwest of the chamber. Sorry, and this one also has a couple of lumiglows in it, and the water kind of is flowing out of the sunstone, not physically, but like it's below the sunstone kind of.
Yes. Yep. Same thing. So top left corner of the room or of the cavern. Again, more of the water, as Bill alluded to, but also towards the top, kind of the northeast corner of the room, there's another door, and that actually coincides with the map that we were given, the drawing, which if the map is right, this door, we will be in the room with a big question mark that says probably fine in it.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
which is a really detailed map. You know what I mean? So that's there it is. Probably fine.
Probably fine.
Fine? Question mark?
Probably fine. So based on the map, if we go through that door, we'll be in the probably fine area, which I would reckon is not probably fine. So I guess I don't know, guys. I think once TaLin finishes maybe exploring the pool of water, I would imagine it's the same deal in the top left. We have to decide if we want to go into probably fine.
All right.
But also, the water could be another route to, like, maybe you can swim underneath and.
Well, that's what I was thinking when I saw it. I wasn't sure. It was hard to tell if the lumen glow kind of just floating on top, if there was actually something
Any
underneath.
depth, yeah.
Get out. Yeah.
All right. So,
Nice.
how about this? So, are you gonna recall Neil, or do you gonna? I think you've pretty much explored everything here at the moment.
Yeah, I'm recalling Neil back to me.
Okay.
So
I'll take care of that.
I'll have him come back. No.
Mhm.
Okay. And Neil's back. What's up, Neil?
So let's hop over to TaLin for a moment, because you're investigating or doing whatever you're doing with this little pool here. So tell me what you're up to.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to kind of get one of the Luma glows, because the guy said they'll either run away or they'll be like playful. And so I'm hoping by seeing Booker, like another sentient, I don't know, creature that, and Booker's full and kind of thing. And I'm thinking to like maybe give him some treats and leave some treats out, see if I can entice them into being playful and willing for me to do business on them.
Sure. All right, let's do an animal handling check.
Okie dokie. Okay, I'm gonna do real dice.
Sure.
Animal handling is +4. It doesn't ever roll, it just lands. So 14 plus 4 is 18 again.
18. All right. So with an 18. Sorry.
There's
with an
the music.
Yeah, I just realized. So with an 18,
I can't hear the music ever. Is it bad?
I know.
No. but fair question. All right. So with your 18, so you kind of like beckon for the Luma glow, and you spot the one that was swimming on top, and it kind of swims over to you, and it comes right up to you, and it looks at you expectantly. It's kind of doing that same thing that the other one did. It's like, tongue flicks up and licks its eyeball, and it's like blinking separately. It's a little weird,
Winks
but
once, winksy.
it does look
Yeah.
pretty
I
adorable.
think it's adorbs. So I give him, I give him a little bit of pork, a little bit of those pork treats I've got.
Okay.
I had to pause and think. I'm like, yeah, reptiles eat meat.
So it sniffs at the pork, and then it doesn't want it.
Interested? No.
No.
Can I try
taste. No taste.
other little bits of food bits that I have? See if
Other
anything
little-
entices him.
Little food bits. Yeah. So you rifle through your bag, you get like a little bread, little meat jerky or whatever, and
Berry.
you try a few things, and it doesn't seem interested in any of it.
Nothing, because he eats sunstone. Okay, I give him a piece of gold.
Ooh,
Does he like stuff
interesting.
other than sunstone?
It looks at it, and it sniffs it, and it licks it, and then kind of makes a face, and then it retreats back into the water, not too far.
Oh shit. Not as good as sunstone, huh? It went back into the water not far.
Just like at the shallow, like
Could
it just
I-
kind of backed away from you a little bit. It's like, what is this thing doing?
Okay. Okay. I basically like sit down with Booker, and I'm like kind of, playing with Booker, and then like we'll pause and look at him and like put my hand out kind of thing, and like flip my hand over if he wants to play.
Okay. Make one more animal handling check for me.
Okay. See if I can get it to roll. 13 plus 4 is what?
17.
17.
All right. With the 17, all right, so you kind of regained its interest again, and it comes up to you, and it kind of like goes through your legs, and then it starts walking this way, back up towards the north, and you see it disappear.
I follow it.
Okay.
Me and Booker.
Sure. So there's another Lumaglow that's at this corner here, but like you said, you're following it, so I'm going to assume so, unless you tell me otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. All right. So I'll help you do that. So you kind of trace this thing, and Booker follows it, and you end up at the other pool of water. Now, at this
Is
point,
the
the rest
one
of you
Neil
don't.
saw?
The rest of you don't know where
guess I don't
TaLin
know.
is at this point. You wouldn't be able to see her from your direction. Just telling you for roleplay. And there's 3 Lumaglow in this water.
Okay. So you brought these. That's a good sign. We're making progress.
Wait, are you in the water or are you still?
No, I'm still on the edge.
Okay.
I haven't gotten in. I've just followed him around to another pool of water, which out of character I imagine is the other one Neil saw. In character, I would not know about the other one Neil saw.
Also, are we all just standing around, just like letting this happen, like
Oh,
having
that's-
TaLin wander off?
It's a good question, and actually, let's take a
on
quick
you.
break from TaLin. What are the rest of you doing? I'd say that at this point, she's
well-
probably been gone for about 3 minutes, and you probably heard her walking because the echo in here is pretty good, but I wouldn't say you know where she is.
Okay. Well, I think Alessio just kind of went down to Lore and just kind of gave him a little bit of a recap of what's happening in here.
Sure.
Good to know.
Cool.
Yeah,
So-
just
I was getting antsy.
yes. Neil explored found 2 little pools with hemoglows, and now for some reason TaLin wants to go swimming.
She's going to get at it.
Can
But there
Knobolas
is-
just peek
But
around,
there is a door up here.
Sure. You want to peek around?
let's peek around. Like, yeah, I don't want to venture too far, but I kind of want to wait. Did TaLin go to the right or left?
I would've
He's
You
on the
saw
left
TaLin
now.
go to the right.
Okay, sorry.
You saw TaLin go to the right. None of you know that she's to the left.
Oh yeah, that's right. None of us know she went to the left.
Okay, I kind of just look a little to the left, just kind of check this area out because we haven't really explored this bottom left.
Sure. So as you're kind of looking around, you notice your reflection in these shards, and you're admiring your pecs for a moment. Happy to not be a lizard folk anymore. You're once again very you're admiring your physique.
distracted by your reflection.
Exactly. So
Narcissus.
so you actually make a stealth check for me. Let's try that.
Uh,
16.
16.
All right, cool. You're actually quite quiet. Not a problem. You're sneaking around, and you don't really see much other. Actually, nah. Technically, from your angle, even though you can kind of see it on the screen, you wouldn't be able to see TaLin. There's too many
Okay, I kind of
sunstones
see. I
between
kind
you.
of see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walls are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see. I don't know. I mean, that's really all you see.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing crazy. Nothing looks like something I should investigate or anything around here.
Nope. I mean, it's up to you whether you want to.
I don't want to go too far without. I feel like we said we wouldn't split up, and here we are splitting up. I'm gonna
Colin
go.
immediately got distracted. And
Well, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like let's. Tone, you want to explore the,
I'm hoping to get I'm hoping to get a Lumaglow's trust so I can use Bee Sense for it to explore, the water for us, basically.
I mean, just stick your head in there.
So.
Just do it. Wow.
Fate always gets killed by snakes. Talin's trying not to happen. That happen.
All right. So let's figure something out. So,
Okay.
are you guys going further into the room, or are you gonna I don't want to play out each one of you kind of going
so.
further. Yeah, it's just gonna take too long. So what are we?
Yeah, I feel like we should be together if we're gonna go.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Talin, I feel like you should, do whatever you got to do quickly, and then we can make a decision where we're going next.
I'm game.
While they are doing that, I would like to be investigating the door. I just want to see, there's got to be a mechanism to open it up from the inside, right? No one is going to lock themselves inside of here. So I'd like to just be investigating the door and trying to figure out how we might be able to get back out of here.
Perfect.
Smart.
Okay.
All right, and I think maybe we can work our way to the north to check out the other door and maybe explore that to see if there's any locks, mechanisms, or puzzles that we may need to figure out in case we got to get in there.
All right.
Good to me.
So Anomia, why don't you roll an investigation check for me?
Okay. I got something.
All right.
A 12.
So 12 is actually enough, just barely. You notice that one of the stones, kind of like right here, it's outset from the wall just a little bit more than seems natural. And looking at it, you could tell that if you hit this button, the door will open.
Oh, nice. Well, then I'm closing the door.
Okay.
Woo.
All right.
Wait.
So
But you're coming in.
Yes.
yeah,
yes,
yeah, he's already in. Yeah. So you come inside, you close the door, and you're feeling pretty confident in that button. It'll open it.
And now I'm going to open the door. And then I'm going to close the door. And then I'm going to open the door. And then I'm going to close the door.
There you go. There you go.
Perfect. It works. It works. No, it's on like the 5th try, it kind of sticks a little bit, and you get a little nervous, but then it eventually opens. And you think, like, maybe I shouldn't keep playing this button, you know. All right. So you guys are in this this room of reflection. TaLin, you're up with Booker. Do the rest of you want to try to meet with TaLin, or are you doing something else?
I think we should.
Well, Jason, you said you want to go check out the door that on the
Yeah,
north
well,
end.
I mean, I kind of communicate to you guys that Neil, like, I've seen Neil, fly through the cavern close by, just to the left of us. But I think we should check out this door, just in case there are some traps along the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, so everybody move up north here,
Cool.
and you'll see the door here in the top, kind of.
Oh,
Sorry.
TaLin. Wait.
Can we see it this time? Do we know
You can see TaLin at this point, yeah. So you're now aware that there's
I just look
these,
back and I'm like, shh.
So you look, and this door is definitely locked, Alessio. And I'll notice, just because I think, Alessio, this and you and Agnomeio, this is your first time kind of walking through. I'd like you both to make wisdom saving throws, please. And actually, Knobolas, you as well, please.
I don't have a lot of wisdom.
Me neither. I got an 8.
That could be the name of our
Got it.
group.
2.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god!
It's still 6.
We're all dumb. We're all just dumb. We have
So, well, so
You don't need wisdom when you're this good looking. That's all I gotta say.
the way that I'm interpreting is that the sunstones are so beautiful and their reflections so like perfect that you guys, as you're walking, you're looking into it and you're kind of just inspecting it, and you're like, you're hearing that same little chime, and you get to the door, which, Alessio, if you want to make an investigation check on the door, it's up to you unless you want to do something different.
No, I'd
but
like
if-
to do an investigation check. That was going to be my next task. So
I figured.
Thanks for that. That's better.
Natural
Anyway.
20.
Now you're
All right.
talking.
So you are very convinced that although this door is not trapped per se, there is an alarm on this door, and if you were to try to pick it, if you got a natural 20, there is a trick to this door, in order to unlock it without setting off the alarm mechanism. And what you see are 5 little spots on the door, kind of like around the outside of it, that look like they are meant to hold something.
Oh.
Oh. Is it Lumaglow tails? I hope not.
Just little Lumaglow skulls.
Little skulls open the door. Wait, so how many things are on the door?
5.
5.
5.
Now, are these like are they in hooks? Like, what is it, like
Are they
little holes?
platforms?
Good
Like,
question.
what-
So-
can you describe it a little bit?
Sure. So they look as if they would hold a number of different things, mostly round. But there's some texture to them, and each one is just a little bit different too. They're probably about 1/4 of an inch deep, probably about 1 inch wide diameter.
Inch wide, 1/4. Man, that's tiny.
It's not that small.
A quarter of an inch?
Quarter of an inch.
Knobolas is like, that's pretty small.
Knobolas is just admiring the way his pecs look in these reflective, what do we call them?
Novelist is still
Yeah, I'm just still checking out my reflection.
rocking his back and
Well,
forth.
do I see this Lumaglow just like chilling over here to the right?
Yes.
How big are the Lumaglows?
About 3 feet long.
Like
They're not. Okay, they're way too big. Okay.
And when that one died, what was left of him? Just like his skeleton?
So he
Before
was just
Booker ate
being
him,
eaten
or-
by a snake. So he was pretty much just, food.
I kind of loud whisper over to TaLin, because I don't want to make too much noise. Over there. TaLin, are there candles around the lake up there?
Bill, would I be able to see if there's candles around the lake?
There
I
are
don't
no
think
candles
so.
up there.
The one on the bottom right. The one on the bottom
No.
right has candles.
No.
Over here, yes, there are
Yeah.
candles.
There are no
So
candles.
I'm wondering if we. I'm
But there are
wondering if
candles down here, though.
So I'm wondering if the ones on the bottom right, we take some of these candles and put them on those slots. Does that seem like an idea?
Well, I would tell you that as you're kind of thinking this out and looking around, I'd like all of you to make roll initiative, please.
Oh,
boy.
Oh, yes.
Ah,
I need the hard stuff now.
nabbit.
oh God! Here comes the big snake.
I promise there's no snake this time.
It's a snake made out of snakes.
It just,
You're a madman.
it's a snake spitting snake.
Oh, God.
Oh.
All right. Let's go ahead and we'll begin combat here, sort of. Because at the moment, actually, Knobolas, out of you, I'm sorry, not out of you, in front of you, emerges a crystalline creature. It's coming out of the stone, out of the sunstone, and it's almost as if it was part of it. It just kind of breaks away, and this creature immediately targets you, and is going to make a. It's going to. Oh, it's a little close to you. That's actually very fortunate for you. It is good. I really put it in the worst possible place, and I have all the control here. I totally didn't have to do that. Oh well, I guess that's fair. All right. So he is going to he's going to make an arrow attack, or he's going to move to the other side of you, and he's going to take his arrow. But because he's right next to you, he's going to have disadvantage on these attacks. But he's going to shoot an arrow at you twice. Oh, figures. Damn it. I rolled a natural 20 on the first one, but it's a disadvantage. 24 to hit. Which I'm pretty sure is going to hit you. For 10 damage.
Yes.
Ouch.
All right.
Well, he moved out of my way. Does he take some damage from moving?
No, because he's still technically adjacent to you. So he is going to roll again with disadvantage. I rolled
Wait,
with
do we
advantage.
know
'cause
why
I'm-
he has disadvantage? Is he being flanked?
because so when you're right, so he rolled a natural one with that, so he's gonna miss on his second hit. So when you are right next to somebody with a ranged attack, you have disadvantage on that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, so the Sunstone Stalker, he is gonna take a couple of shots at you real quick, and neither one are going to hit. TaLin, you are up next.
Okay. I take it TaLin can hear all of this happening.
Not really, not at this point. You would have, I mean, unless Knobolas yelped like a girl or something. Like I don't.
Out.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
Shot him.
I would
The
say
first one
you.
hit me and it hurt.
Yeah, I would say you know something is happening, but you can't
Okay.
see anybody but maybe Alessio.
Okay. And the distance seems. It's funny because, like, from my angle, I really don't actually know where anybody is, so it's very accurate. Well, TaLin would definitely stop hanging around with these guys and run back. We'd both run back as far as we could.
Sure. So I would say as you're running,
So,
you notice another one of these creatures to the side of you. Basically, as soon as you move about 5 feet, you're going to see somebody just to your south. They won't be within striking distance, but just in case that changes what you want to do.
so as soon as I start moving, one of these creatures shows up out of
Correct.
nowhere.
Yes. So let's just even go with this. At the moment, all that you guys can see is Knobolas can see the Sunstone Stalker. As soon as you start moving, you are going to see somebody to your south. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think still, like, I'd see that thing, but I think I'd still run because I'd be worried about Knobolas. And so would be running that way to see if I could
So this is what you
see what
see
had happened.
to your south as you're running by.
Oh, that's badass.
Oh no, he's hot.
Well, to that same thing, Knobolas, this is what you saw in front of you. So, figure I make these things, I better show them off, right? So, all right, yeah, all right. So, what are you doing, TaLin? You've run probably your full length, I would guess, unless you dash.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I don't think I can. I still can't see.
You can't see anything. Nope.
No. Try now. That's. There's nothing.
Okay. All right.
else I could do.
So up next is going to be you hear the sound of something else kind of just breaking free of the wall down to your south, and at the moment you can't see it, but just know it's there.
Uh-oh.
All right, Alessio, you're up.
Something else.
You actually would have, so that's okay. All right, Alessio, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. What the heck can I do here?
And then Agnomeio, you're on deck.
These all these stones really kind of block your view of what's going on here.
Problematic.
You guys are big boys now, or big boys and girls. I get to do things hard now.
I know. That's what she said. Okay.
Of course.
All right. So so being that I could see Knobolas, I quickly kind of get a closer look at what's attacking him.
Okay. It is on the other side of Knobolas, and at the moment you wouldn't be able to reach it past Knobolas. I mean, you could technically... Actually, that's not true. You could move past Knobolas. You'd be like adjacent to him, and that would be okay. If that's what you wanted to do.
I see something else. I see something else happening here. So, so I'm actually going to... What is happening? Why is there two of me? Are you
Neil?
moving me?
It's
still?
you and Neil.
I'm not at all. Neil
you
is
and
down
Neil?
at the bottom here.
Oh.
There, now he's up with you.
Okay, there's two of me happening.
All right, tell me what you want to do, and then we can worry about the technical part, because I want to keep this going.
I see the monster kind of up
Yep.
to south of TaLin.
Yep.
I want to move a little bit further south to get in attack shot of that guy.
Okay. All right, so you
kinda
would probably want to
down
move
to
here.
the left to down. Yes,
Yep.
exactly. Right
Perfect.
there.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Does he see me?
You don't know. But he looks like this. Or it looks like this. I shouldn't... Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
that
know.
thing's badass.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
Oh, that closes super
Yeah.
fast for the stream. All right, I'll fix that. Anyway, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
So what I want to do is because he's kind of out of the stone. I'm curious of what lightning will do to him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw my javelin. I'm gonna have to throw my javelin of lightning at him
Yeah.
Okay.
in an attack. So let me get that thing ready. Let me do an attack roll here. Normal. And I roll a 19.
That'll hit. Now, tell me, what kind of damage does the javelin do? Is it lightning or is it thunder or what is it?
So it actually starts off as lightning. So when I throw it, the rod, the actual staff, kind of has lightning all around it as I command it. But as soon as it hits the target, the lightning kind of runs through the staff or runs through the javelin. And then right when it gets to the point where it's hit the actual person, it bursts with thunder.
It bursts with thunder.
Oh.
Okay. Excellent. All right, so how much damage did you do? Go ahead and roll damage.
that. That's not a critical hit, is it?
No.
Okay. Normal. Boom. 8.
All right. So you're gonna do. So you throw the javelin of lightning. It sticks into the Sunstone Phantom, and it is going to do quite a bit more damage than what you expected it to do. You see this like see this shattering in its in it like its composition. It's just kind of bursts out from where the javelin hit it, and yeah, it's a little strange, but definitely does a lot of damage.
Sounding cold, y'all.
Okay, so what I also want to do real quick, so I'm out of shot of him, is I want to use my bonus cunning action to get out of his sight line. So I'm going to bounce up here towards the door behind the stone, the sunstone.
Okay. I'd say you still have movement, so you could probably just do that, but that's fine. Either way, it gets the same effect.
Okay, I'm just going to jump up here. There you go.
Excellent. Cool. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Agnomeio, you're up.
All right. So I was just looking at my sombrero, and it doesn't work inside if I use the lightning ball. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to run up and deploy my
And sing to it.
my goose.
Yeah, sorry. You're going to deploy your goose, right?
Yes, my goose ball. I'm going to throw my goose ball on the let's see. Yeah, I'm going to well, actually no, I'm going to throw it ahead of me. I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to throw it ahead of me.
Okay.
Deploy the goose. The goose is loose.
The goose is loose. All right, let me see. I did not make an icon for goose yet, but I have one. So let's see. All right, let's grab this, and we'll go boom, 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 and boom. We have a goose.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good goose.
Yes!
That's a good goose.
Yeah, goose.
All right, tell me what the goose does. I kind of forget.
I'm going to command the goose to peck the crystal guy in the face.
All right.
Peck his crystalline eyes out.
Does the goose have a name?
Mr. Floppers. That's the goose's name, Mr. Floppers. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna call it a 1d4 attack because I don't remember. I don't think I've statted out a goose, which is my bad. So it has a peck attack, which is +3 to hit, and it does 1d6 + 1 piercing damage. So, yeah, it'll do. So you're all right.
Get him. Very nice.
All right. So go ahead
Sick
and roll,
of Mr. Floppers.
roll to hit first off, and then add 3. So roll a d20 and then add 3.
Yeah.
All right, that'll hit.
19.
All right, so yeah, that'll definitely hit.
And then D6.
Yep, +1.
4 damage.
All right, so the duck sorry, the goose. Yes, the
goose.
I'm silly goose. Yes. All right. So
is it blinded?
Blind goose? Is that a thing? I don't know.
No, the
All right.
crystalline object.
Because
he went after the
it would
eyes.
detect.
Is it blinded?
I don't believe that is a thing. Although, funny thing, geese have an
Could
intimidate
that be disadvantage?
feature, but we'll talk about that later. All right. It does piercing damage, so it did 4 damage to it. It runs up, it pecks at the sunstone stalker, and chips a little bit of the sunstone off of its leg. Very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at the eyes.
Well done. I'm
Goose.
proud of you.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, where's the Maverick?
Tell you what, I will. As long. No, I'm gonna. I don't know how long we're gonna be in here. So yeah, I'm good for that.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Let's see who's next. Another guy. So, the one that was just to the south of you, TaLin, is actually going to charge towards. Let's see. Can he make it? He can make it. All right. So he's gonna run up. This dude is just a hulking mass of crystal, and he's got a battle axe on his back. And he is going to take his battle axe and attack Booker twice.
What a dickwad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the first one is a 21 to hit, which definitely hits. It does
that's
12 damage to Booker. And the
What?
second attack is a natural 1, so it's gonna miss. And yeah, so actually with a natural 1, I'm gonna say that this thing on its second attack, it goes to swing, and Booker ducks, and its battle axe actually gets stuck in a sunstone, and it's gonna have to spend one of its attack actions for its multi-attack next time getting it loose. So yeah, he's just kind of standing there trying to tug it out of the wall, and not able to. Knobolas, you're up.
All right. Well, first, I would like to use my bonus action to place a hex on this guy in front of me.
Okay.
To remind folks what that does, it basically puts a curse on them, and it deals an extra 1d6 necrotic damage every time I hit them. They also, I choose an ability when they cast a spell, and the target has a disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
I chose an ability. So, these guys look pretty strong. They don't look really smart, though. I think I'll pick dexterity.
Says Knobolas.
I'll pick dexterity.
Okay.
So
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and hex him, and that's my bonus action. Sorry, I'm getting like different pop-ups.
That's okay.
I'm used to seeing. So,
All right, so you're concentrating on that. Okay.
Yes. And then I would like to. So, question: I have a spell. I haven't used it in a while, but I don't remember if I have the necessary equipment to do it. I have a spell called Shadow of Moil.
Okay.
But it does require.
You do not have the stuff for that.
Okay, gotcha. Then fuck it, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll do that.
All right, so you Eldritch Blast, go for it.
All right, I get to do it twice. Oof, first one 12.
Oh, yeah.
12 does not hit.
Let's try that again. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna risky whiskey. I don't
Yes,
care.
risky,
All right.
risky.
Nice.
Let's try that again.
I'll get worth it.
16 will hit.
16.
All right. So 16, and you do 12 damage to it. Yep. Good. All right. So he takes 12
Plus
points of
the
damage,
extra damage from the hex.
which was a 4. Got it. Okay. So he'll take an extra 4 damage. Okay. Cool. Nice. So you blast a big chunk off of his shoulder. But aside from that, he's still standing and looking okay. All right. Anything else?
Okay. And I didn't want to push him because I know like sometimes I can Eldritch Blast him away. I like being close with this guy, so I think I'm gonna keep him in range.
Good. Okay. Anything else?
Can I possibly like see like anything else going on around me? It's kind of hard. Like.
Yeah. No, I mean it's purposely hard.
I'm just curious if I can see.
So from your position, I would say that from your position, you've seen Alessio kind of run and attack something, and then I would say you could definitely hear TaLin, and then there's a goose in front of you. So that's what you can see.
And then the
Pet the
goose.
goose.
You want to pet the goose? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like inspiration or something, right?
It's a very well, we don't do inspiration because we have risky whiskeys, which is actually a slightly better way to do it because you guys always have it.
But like, what about like drunk geese?
All right, next
The
up
goose has
you guys you hear another creature kind of pull itself out of the
Oh no.
the sunstone here, and it's actually you don't know where it's gonna be. Yeah, you don't know where it's gonna be.
God.
So let me just do a thing, but we can. Whoops. Well, I guess now you know where it is. I just pinged the location, but that's
It's
okay.
gonna be down there.
Yeah. All right. Up next is the Sunstone Stalker. So he's gonna try to get away from you, Knobolas, because at this point, no, he's not. Yes, he is. He's gonna take one step back, which is gonna open him up to opportunity attacks from both Knobolas and the goose. If you want to take that, it will use your reaction, but you're welcome to.
How does the goose last?
Did you say to take up an action?
I said you can use an opportunity attack if you'd like to.
Right.
Okay. But you said
You don't have to.
I'm
I'm just-
for the next turn. Right?
Yeah, and Agnomeio, if you want the goose to take an opportunity attack, he can make another peck attack at him. That'll be his reaction.
Hell yeah.
Figured. All right, go ahead and roll for that while Knobolas is kind of figuring out what he's doing.
I
And
think
then
it
man,
just uses.
the
I think
goose
it
is on
uses a
fire
reaction,
tonight.
not an action. Correct.
what?
The opportunity attack is your reaction, not
Correct.
an action for
Yes.
your next turn.
Right.
Okay, that's all I was asking. I
Yeah.
thought if you want to use your action, I'm like, wait a minute. But okay, yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. So I get to do like a melee attack.
Yes, with your dagger or whatever you have in your hand.
I have my UNT serpent. That's not gonna really do. Well, wait, that's one that can also stab, right?
Yeah, it's got to be a melee weapon, so it's pretty much just your dagger or
Okay.
like sword or trident.
This
I
is
think
a
you have
dagger.
on you too. You could use your trident.
I lost the trident.
Oh, did you?
I do have two
Forgot about
daggers.
that.
Can I only use one of them though?
Use a dagger.
You can only
I
use
have
one of
two
them.
daggers. Can I use both of them or
Yes.
just one?
One of them.
Stab him in the back.
Okay, let's just go for it. I'm trying to get as much as I can out of it.
Ready?
That's fine.
All right, 24 damage.
24 damage.
And the goose rolled an 18 and did.
Oh, 4 damage. Okay. I was like 24 damage. Holy shit.
I did 24 damage with a dagger. I want that
Yeah,
dagger.
right?
The goose did 9 damage.
The
Did I
goose
just get
did-
outshone by a goose?
Sure did. All right.
I mean, Knobolas is he also not very strong.
I mean, I also don't use daggers very often. What am I doing?
All right, so we're gonna do
If
negative
it's not his nips, he doesn't know what to do.
-6 and -4. Okay, so now that he is out of the way,
Wasn't it +3 to me?
yes,
So wouldn't it be 9? For the goose?
sure would.
Wouldn't he also get-
No, it's +3 to hit.
Sorry.
Plus 3 to hit. Not
Oh,
to
plus
do.
3 to hit,
It was
so,
plus one. It was
okay,
plus
so
1 to
7.
damage. Sorry, I am actually working on making a
Maybe
goose for
7.
you at the moment. Okay. Now that it's my turn.
Sorry, can I say one more
Yep.
thing?
Go ahead.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah. Go.
Would it with the hex, he take additional damage for me hitting him?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll say yes. I probably because you hit him. I don't remember the wording. So what is it? An extra d6?
Yeah, I'll roll it real quick.
All right. You roll that while I'm doing my shit.
You're just trying to beat the
I'm
goose.
sorry, Bill. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
4.
I'm targeting. I think I can target multiple people. Whatever. All right. So he is going to. So he's got this long bow that's completely made out of crystal, and as he draws an arrow from it, it lights up, and it's like this radiant light. And he's going to cast Sunstone Arrow Storm, which is going to.
Jesus.
So Knobolas the duck, and I'll take care of that. And Agnomeio, you guys need to make.
He's a goose.
Thank you. Sorry, I keep saying duck. I like that you went
so loud.
to the microphone. He's a goose. All right, please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
Wait, can I not counterspell?
No, not this. It's not a spell.
It's a
Sounds-
special.
I did say cast, but it's not actually a spell.
Okay.
Oof.
Aye.
15.
All right. So
Wait, mine didn't come up. But I rolled a 2, so I got
You
it.
got a 4.
yeah, you got a 4.
Yeah,
All right,
there
so
it is. Oh, there it
Knobolas
is.
Knobolas is going to take 6 points of damage, and the goose is going to take. Well, I'll roll for the goose. Agnomeio, you're going to take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, let's just do this. The goose does not make it, so the goose is going to. Goose has 7 hit points, so he is going to die. The goose does not make it.
Oh, Mr. Floppers.
All right,
That's okay. I goosebumps.
goose balls. All right, excellent. And then the Sunstone Stalker is going to use the rest of his movement to continue kind of moving down this way. Okay. Up next is TaLin.
Okie doke. So this dude is like stuck with his sword kind of thing, and he just attacked Booker.
Correct.
So Booker is attacking him, and Booker is wearing his bracers. I'd like
Yep.
to remind you again.
Mhm.
So if cold damage matters, that's happening.
Yep.
So
So what you should do is click on the roll for Bracers of the Winter
Bracers.
Wolf. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And that will apply damage.
oh, should I have the bite first? Boop-a-doo. Okay, it is rolling the bite.
Okay.
Yeah, rolling the
Whoops.
bracers didn't seem to do anything.
Hold on.
But they
While
are
wearing your-
an extra 2d6 damage.
Yeah. So
cold
so
damage.
Did you click on the?
So can I just click those?
Yeah, that's strange. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's fine. I think somehow it did it.
I just rolled the extra 2d6.
Perfect. All right, so you do 16 points of damage to him. All right.
8 more. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Excellent.
So,
all right. So Booker's tearing into him with his actually. The cool thing about Booker's bracers is as he's attacking, all 4 of them glow in this like bluish whitish hue, and his paws actually look like they're moving extremely fast. And he's just kind of like that. So.
Oh hell yeah! He looks so
Yeah.
badass. I'm so proud of him.
He does. He looks a little tired
Yeah.
actually, but he's good. So, anything else?
What do you mean he looks tired? Should I be worried?
No.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out Hunter's Mark thing last.
All right. Read your spells while it's not your turn.
And then attack him.
It goes for all
No,
of
I
you.
was trying to figure that out before. So
All right.
I think it will. So I'm doing the Hunter's Mark as my bonus action.
Perfect.
Which
All right.
I don't think I have to really do anything. And then I am shooting an arrow at this douchebag.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Go ahead and shoot an arrow at the douchebag.
Trying to.
All right.
Oh.
So you're gonna do an
So
extra
that's
4
an
damage if you
18.
hit him. So you did hit him. So you're gonna do 8 plus 4. So you're gonna do 12 damage to him.
8 plus 4. 12. Yes.
Excellent. All right, so he's looking pretty rough. You've managed to crack quite a bit of the sunstone off of him, and you see it like breaking off into the floor, and he's still just kind of tugging at his battle axe. It's almost like he doesn't know that you're there. All that he can think about is like I just need to attack. I need to get my axe back. He's actually not really
Okay.
even paying attention to you and Booker attacking him. He's just single-minded. All right, anything else?
Okay. That's it for us.
All right. So, up next. So, the Sunstone Phantom, he's going to move a couple spaces forward, and then he's actually going to meld himself through the wall, and he's going to appear right behind you, TaLin, and he's going to make a sneak attack against you, since you would be surprised. But first, he has to hit you. So, he's going to attack you with his Sunstone Dagger, which, if it hits, is going to
quite
do
surprised.
additional damage. 24 will definitely hit.
Yep.
So it's going to do 7 points of damage to you, which is
Okey-doke.
I'll take care of.
Oh, that actually
And-
went through.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm going to roll sneak attack damage, which should be quite a bit. Well, it's going to do an extra 13 points of... Where did you go? That's weird. You disappeared. It's going to do an extra 13 points of damage to you. I'll take care of that. Okay, so he kind of comes up behind you just out of nowhere, and he takes his dagger and he just stabs you right in the lower back. All right.
Cool.
And then he's going to. So that was his bonus action. He used his reaction. He's good. He does have his back to you. Alessio. And I would say that he does not realize that you're there, based off of some of his characteristics. So you are.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I'm in perfect area to actually sneak up behind him.
You sure
and
are.
return the favor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. Go ahead. Attack. You got to beat
I'm gonna-
15 is his AC.
All right, so I'm gonna attack with my rapier, and I'm gonna attack. Can I do with advantage?
Yes. Yep. So you'll have advantage on this. And then that will natural 20.
Boom.
Oh, dude, you're gonna do so much damage.
Oh.
All right.
Yep. And then, so I have that, and let me do my damage. Is that a critical hit or no?
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, critical hit.
All right. So a 13.
4.
13 damage.
All right,
right.
and then I have my sneak attack.
Yep. Which is under features, I believe.
Yeah, it's on the features.
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
I know we look for it like every time.
Do I do? I always forget. Do I roll standard roll or just damage for sneak attack?
In this case, I think it'd just be damage.
Okay, got it.
And if it asks, it'll be critical. Oh, look at all those
Whoa.
dice. 32. All right. So let me show you this guy's face one more time, and I want you to.
Alessio is a badass at sneak attack.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
So this is what he looks like. I want you to tell me how you kill him.
That's freaking awesome. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I take my rapier and I kind of stab him through. See that middle part, that glowy part in the chest,
Yeah.
where it almost looks like his heart.
Yep.
So I stab him there, and then as I know that he's dying, I actually work the blade up, and then all of a sudden, all the heat and the glow gets louder and brighter in his head, and then his head just explodes.
Nice.
That's pretty dang cool.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So something to know is as you do all of this and he crumbles to the ground, a beautiful sunstone, totally refined, drops to the ground right in the rubble. Seems to have been what was powering him. You'd wager it's probably about 2 pounds of sunstone.
That was my next question.
It's not huge,
pounds?
but as far as sunstone goes, refined, it is
Right,
gigantic.
that's good money, right?
Yeah, I'm not there. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Alessio?
Can I use a bonus action to pick that thing up and put it in my pocket?
I'll just let you do it. That's fine. You can do that.
Okay. I'm
right.
like, I'll take that. TaLin, are you okay?
All right.
It's rough over here.
I'll add that as a thing later.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't have an item for that. All right, cool. So up next is Agnomeio.
Okay, well, I'm gonna come running around this corner like a bat out of hell. Come back here, you cowardly chunk of amethyst. Wait, where'd he go?
Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, there you are. I see you now. Haha.
Yes,
All
he
right,
moved away.
I'm gonna poke around the corner and shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
And that'll be only a 14.
14 will not hit.
Too bad. That's okay. That's okay.
Risky whiskey? Up to you.
We're getting to the end of the night. Yeah, I'll risky whiskey it.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
He's just trying to get us all drunk.
Well,
Well, you haven't moved on to a whiskey yet, have you?
no, I actually I did. I drank my Springbank. I drank a beer. Gonna pour some more Springbank.
I just grabbed my stag to help
I
TaLin
love
out.
when Bill mixes.
Yeah, I know.
All right, there we go. 20.
There it is.
All right, so 20 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And 9 damage.
And 9 will do it. All right. Tell me, so again, for fun. So this is what he looks like. Show players. What are you doing to kill him?
Oh, he's a little different.
They're all different, actually.
I actually want to shoot him in like the kneecap so he falls over and just smashes into like hundreds of shards.
Beautiful. All right, so you shoot him in the kneecap, and he goes to take a step, and just whatever construct used to be there is not. He tips over, and he shatters like Sub-Zero's opponent in Mortal Kombat, just all over the place. And again, there is a sunstone left on the ground, roughly about the same size, about a couple pounds.
All right.
Yes.
Okay,
Gigantic.
the shards themselves, though, do they look like sunstone? The pieces of his actual body?
They do, yes. They're basically the same thing that's surrounding you, the sunstone shards.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, anything else?
That will be my turn.
Excellent. All right, so let me actually kill him off. All right, cool. So up next is the Sunstone Sentinel. So he's going to use one of his turns. He's going to get his axe back. And he is going to target Booker again. He's going to... Actually, this time he is going to... Oh, I forget what this does. Well, not really. I forget how much damage it does, I should say. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so he is going to stick
No, let's not do that. Can he just target me?
He could, but you're not next to him. So he is going to
jump in front.
target
Next to
Booker. He is going to hold his hand out in front of him, and you're going to see it light up Iron Man style as he shoots a sunstone beam at Booker.
Oh, no.
He's going to hit with an 18, and he's going to do 6 points of damage. So I don't know how much health Booker... Oh, Booker has
Booker
two
is
health left.
unconscious.
Oh, no.
No, he has 2 health.
Okay, he's 2. Oh, okay. I thought
Yep.
that was the 2 minus the 6.
Sorry.
That's why I'm yelling
Oh,
at you to
it's
let me
because
jump
I-
in front of him.
No, Booker has 2 health left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep in mind, Booker cannot die, or he dies. All right, that'll do it with the Sunstone Sentinel, but he's going to move forward 1 more space, so he's right in melee with you. But that's the end of his actions. Knobolas, you're up.
All right. Well, I hear all this commotion going on over there, so I'm gonna like move a little closer to the action over here. So I'm gonna go over here and check out what's going on. And I'm like, holy shit. So is it this guy, this red guy?
It's the red on the bottom, right underneath
Yeah,
Booker.
So there's this guy here.
Doesn't have the one next to me is dead, but he doesn't have a skull on him. So
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was confused. Yeah.
Sorry,
there's still
I'll
one
just
beside
I'll move him off the. I'll move them when they die. I'll move them off just to make things
there you
easier.
go.
Sorry for the crowding.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna come in over here just so I can see what's going on, and then I see this guy that's attacking poor Booker. So,
Yeah,
well,
right.
I can transfer my hex to one creature if the other one drops to 0. I can transfer it to another creature in the following turn.
Okay.
So I'd like to transfer my hex to this guy right here,
Okay.
and then I'd like to Eldritch Blast him as well.
Yeah. All right, go for it.
Do it.
If you roll a 1, you will hit TaLin. I'm just telling you because of the cramped quarters.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled a 14.
14.
Not enough.
All right, and nope, I can't
Okay.
parry it. Yeah.
Oh,
No, it does.
No, it hits.
It does hit. So the Sunstone Sentinel actually has. I apparently forgot to set his armor class. So apparently his armor class is 10, and we're gonna go with that. So lucky you guys.
Yes.
So you actually do enough damage to kill him. Let's do this again. This is what he looks like. What are you doing?
Well, I like his glowy little top piece of his head. It looks like it's just waiting to be exploded. So I think I'd like to target my Eldritch Blast to the very, very tip of that, like full on like Back to the Future style, like lightning bolt. Make it hit that and just make his head just blow up. And just like the rest of him just crumble down.
Excellent. So his head explodes in just a shattering, or it's like confetti, just and it falls all over the place. It's actually hitting a lot of the sunstone, and you're hearing a lot of these little notes like ting, 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 and
Like that.
yeah, it actually sounds very, very nice, especially knowing that it came from your quarry. So he is dead. Good job. All right.
Booker pees on him.
Booker pees on him. Booker is
With the
hurt.
little
Booker
strength he
can
has
probably
left.
barely breathe at the moment.
Yeah, with the little strength he has left, Booker pees on him.
Yeah, I like it. I like the attitude. All right, so you guys are still not out of combat at the moment, but you do not know where the other guy is. Although Agnomeio might. All right, anything else, Knobolas?
Do I?
I'm going to use my Dark One's own blessing since I deducted him down to get me 13 extra health points.
Excellent, nice, good call. All right, up next, there is another sunstone creature. It is not a snake. He is. He doesn't have a good way to get you, so I think he's gonna. Let's see, how much speed? How much can I do? Yeah, he's gonna move. All right, you guys are up. So up next is TaLin.
Oh, I was looking through my stuff for Booker. Okay, where's this other
You
dude?
can skip your turn if you want, or I can have you go next if you were unprepared.
Yeah, can you have the next
right.
person go?
Alessio, you're up.
Sorry.
Okay. Man, where the heck can I go? I kind of want to try to sneak behind this guy, but I don't know where he is. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is use my. How far does dash get me?
60.
60. That's probably not going to be enough to get this guy. Oh, actually, maybe it does.
Oh, it depends. I mean, you gotta navigate through some of that stuff, so it's may or may not. It's hard to say.
I think it'll get me close. All right, I'm going to use my dash, and so I want to get from here to down there, which says 50 feet.
Okay.
So if I dash, hold on a second, let me move here. Kind of getting down here is 50.
All right. Also, just FYI, there is now a goose token within the game.
I love him.
Now that you killed him,
Oh, he is. That is one majestic.
that's beautiful. Yeah,
It is a
very
beautiful
photogenic
goose.
goose.
What do they call it? Like a cobra chicken? Cobra chicken. All right, so it's a snake. All right, continue.
So I go another. Let's see. So another. Let's see if I go down here. Will bring me right there. So am I? Can I attack him from where I am? Am I in a?
Yeah, I would say you could probably get to him from where you are.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'm gonna try to get him since I can't get too close.
Well,
I'm
so
going.
you used your action in order to dash. Oh no, I'm sorry, because you have cunning action. Never mind. You're good.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm going to. Let's see here.
You're so fast.
Yeah. The only thing I really have that I can use is my my short bow.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna attack.
All right, lock and load.
Do I have an advantage on this attack? Or no? Can he see me?
What's his? No, he's a little smarter than some of the other ones, so I would say he would probably have heard or seen you coming.
He's a little smarter. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the warrior guy was like real dumb.
Only 9. So I haven't used.
Because them
Risky Whiskey.
fighters.
Yeah, I'm gonna risky whiskey this one since
Okay.
this guy's a little smarter.
Sure.
Cheers. Thanks for everybody for watching. Here we go.
I just finished my whiskey too, so I'll drink along with you.
Oh, that's not better at all. Love it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to whatchamacallit.
All right. So you use
My
your.
my cunning.
so
actually,
You already
I
used your bonus action.
didn't I?
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. Never mind. Okay.
Okay.
I'm stuck.
Cool. Anomio, you're up.
All right. Well, I am going to 1, 2, 3, 15 feet. I'm going to grab the sunstone, the nice chunk,
Yep.
and throw it in the bag of holding right quick.
Sure.
And then I'm going to sweep the rest of it in the bag of holding. The rest of him,
Okay.
kind of sweep him up into the bag of holding. All these shards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know how many. I don't know
I was gonna
how
say,
many
if you're-
pounds that is.
if you're gonna do that, I would say that's gonna probably take your turn. I mean,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
Hard to tell. I would say it's probably. I mean, he's kind of a big guy. They're small shards, though. I'd say probably. Let me get back to you on that. I got to think about it.
Okay. Well, maybe for now, why don't I do
Yeah.
that out of combat?
Sure.
We'll just.
Okay.
I'll just come around. This
I do
You'll-
love
you'll
the
come
idea
back
that
to it
everybody
later.
else is
Yeah.
battling, and Naomi was like, "Fuck y'all!"
You got like
Let
a
me get
dustpan.
these shards.
I want to get some shards. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see him at all.
That's true. You don't.
Because my action surge, it doesn't allow me to do extra movement, right? It only
Correct.
allows me to do an extra action.
Yep.
Yeah.
You dash?
Oh no! Wait, I can see his tuchus sticking out from behind the.
Shoot him in the butt.
So he's gonna
Shoot him
have
in the
some
butt.
cover, so he'll have a higher DC from the angle that you are. But if you wanted to try to like shoot through the sunstone at him, I would allow that.
I'm gonna try it.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
All right. He's gonna have 3/4 cover, which is +5, which is
19.
still that would
19.
you hit him. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
9 damage.
Excellent. So while you're shooting at him, he's kind of looking around at you, and he just turns his head and sees a crossbow bolt right through.
In the butt.
And now he's just got a crossbow bolt like sticking out of his forehead, and he doesn't seem to even
Nice.
care that it's there. But yeah, he's just like, oh. All right, anything else?
Yeah.
Actually, he makes a little like chimey noise, like ding ding ding. All right, Knobolas, you're up.
Did I grab the sunstone that fell out of the other guy? that I
Yes.
just killed?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just want to check.
No, I'm sorry. No,
Um,
Alessio took that one.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I took the first one.
Anyways,
You guys have killed 3. I'm so sorry, Knobolas. Yes, you did.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go find out what the heck is going on. I keep being behind on all the actions. I'm gonna move up here. I assume this is the guy everyone's fighting. I don't see anyone else around. But...
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, I can't say anything. Go ahead.
Oh, did I do something stupid? Probably.
No, not at all. I mean,
Alright,
you
so-
guys could probably talk to each other as long as you keep it brief. Like, within
What?
a couple
I
seconds.
was just gonna
That's
say,
crazy.
go around the front, go the other way, distract him.
The other way. I
Isn't
came
that
from
the way he's
front.
coming? The other way from y'all?
You're distracting Knobolas.
Oh, I'm gonna see the guy. I'm I'm still gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Look, Knobolas is still half distracted by his own reflection, so.
No. Very true.
Yeah, you stole my flavor text if you missed. That's okay.
He's like, damn, I look good while fighting in the sunstone.
All right, fire!
All right.
Fire!
On my signal release. Hell.
Oh, miss. All right.
All right, so an 11 will miss. Yep.
Take 2.
Come on, you got this.
15.
So let's see. A 15 will hit, except as you hit, he throws up a shield, and you just see like this radiant glow kind of surround him, and the Eldritch Blast ends up hitting him and hitting the shield instead. So he does not take any damage.
He just gained 8.
Yeah, but he wasn't meant to. No, actually, no, he didn't gain it. Trust me, it's all
just
set.
didn't lose it.
Okay, okay.
I'm fiddling with some new mod to try to make things easier, and it's not really making things easier, but it's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Not initially, at least.
Yeah, exactly. I do think it'll be good in the long run. Okay, anything else, Knobolas?
No, I kind of want to like. I guess I can move a little bit forward. I don't know where my friends are because I cannot see anyone where I'm near. So like, can I like shout out like, where are you guys? Where's everyone at?
Yeah, absolutely. And if they want to reply, they can.
Marco.
Behind you.
Come back towards the original entrance.
I'm behind
All right.
you.
So
I'll listen directionally challenged.
So being the loud one, it's actually going to look directly at you, Knobolas, and it's going to cast Guiding Bolt, which is a spell.
Excuse me. When did
Sorry, it's an innate spell. Sorry. It's a 17 to hit.
It hits, but I'd like to counterspell that.
So I'm trying to think. Our innate. I looked this up just the other day. Give me 2 seconds. I don't think spells counterable. If an innate spellcasting feature doesn't require verbal or somatic components, which I don't believe it does in this case. It can't be perceived, so it can't be counterspelled. I'm gonna just.
I'm just saying, there's a pop-up that said, "Would you like to counterspell?" And I said yes.
Yeah, well, so it's because so that's good for something that is a spellcaster. This is like an inherent ability. It's an innate spellcaster. Like a lot of monsters kind of have this thing. Just trust me on this one. So it's going to do 16 points of damage to you, which knocks out pretty much all of your temporary hit points plus 3. It looked like. Yep. Okay, so that will be its action, and then it's going to try to move over here. All right, you're up, TaLin.
Okay, so first I'm giving all my good berries to Booker.
Okay.
So that's 10 plus 10 to Booker.
All right, so Booker will get 10 extra hit points.
So, and I'm gonna try and come around and see what's going on and see if I can see this guy and shoot him from a distance. But Booker is staying behind. Booker is staying protected. From a distance. And I will be singing while I do it. And I'm colliding into walls, apparently.
Yes, well, there's a wall there.
Well, no, as I try to, like, even move her around. There we go.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, so you're not going to be able to get any where you want to get. You could kind of shoot through. You could shoot past Knobolas if you wanted to tell him to duck or something like that if you wanted to. Okay.
Knobolas, duck.
Wait, get out as a goose.
Wow.
The goose is loose.
Are we doing dad jokes now? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Goose!
I'm trying to find the damn arrows.
The geese is on the lease.
I want to name him like Winston. He's so majestic looking. Very distinguished.
No.
I think
he's Mr. Floppers.
Mr. Floppers. Okay, even better.
So a 20 will definitely
hits.
hit. Yep, 20 will hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage, which was 4, it looks like.
Just 4, but I get 2 attacks.
All right.
So it is 25 and another 4 damage.
Another 4 damage. All right. So he's looking pretty hurt. You're seeing mostly the reflection. Actually, you're that good of an archer that you're hitting him based off the reflection of the sunstones that are in front of him. And you see he now has 2 more arrows sticking out of him. Okay.
I'm impressed at these arrows. Hitting
Yeah.
crystalline.
Alessio, you're up.
All right. So since he's worked his way up, I'm going to work my way up a little bit closer to him and get behind him.
Okay.
Stab him in the kidneys.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna get up close, and I'm going to try to stab him behind him
Yes.
with my rapier.
All right.
This could be bad. All right,
So-
attack.
He has 10 hit points left. I'll just tell you. Oh, natural
Oh, well,
20
I-
again.
I think
Come
that's-
on, yes.
I think it's gonna work.
Yes. So roll
Let me
critical
get-
damage. Yeah.
Let me get the damage with the critical hit.
Critical hit.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, a 13.
All right, 13 will do it. All right, tell me how you do this.
Let me see how he looks.
Yeah,
show me.
I was just working on that.
Bring up that picture.
All right.
Show me him.
Boom! There he
Show us
goes.
that beautiful bean face.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, he's purple.
He's shitty.
It's kind of beautiful.
No, why does
Nine
good looking
more.
rock figures making Knobolas look bad?
All right, so I think what I do here is Alessio just kind of getting pissed at all these guys showing up, doesn't waste any time. He basically he takes his rapier, he cuts his head off in the purple, and then he just basically the body falls as Alessio holds his head, and then Alessio just looks at him and he says, "Never mess with Snortimers." and then Alessio spikes his head into the ground and explodes.
Fantastic. The head shatters into 1,000 pieces, and the body slumps over to the ground. You guys are now out of combat. Excellent job.
Right.
Now gather all the shards.
Yes.
Yes.
I was going to
All
say, everybody get your sunstone and put it in the bag of holding. We should have, 8 pounds right there just from the
So,
refined.
yes. So you
right?
guys, each one of the refined sunstones are worth two pounds apiece, and I'll keep track of this at least for the moment. And then gathering random shards off the ground from what you can, you notice that actually quite a few of these smaller shards, they're kind of just seeping back into the ground, almost as if the cavern itself is reclaiming them. But there are a few larger shards, and you're able to gather another 10 pounds of sunstone, raw sunstone.
Good start.
That's like 28 pounds?
So 8 plus, what did I say? 15
18
or 10?
pounds?
I forget what I
sorry.
said. 10. Yeah, I said 10 plus 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Alessio, you
18
grabbed that
pounds.
the last big one, right? Yeah. All right.
All right, we
And then
got
10
18 pounds.
pounds of shards.
But we still have 15 pounds to officially get
Yes.
from the ball.
Right.
Well, I mean, and here's the
this can
thing.
go towards.
One of these big crystals in here is probably like 30 pounds, right? Just one of these big guys.
In the
Correct.
room.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
Agnomeio, roll me an Arcana. I know you're proficient in it, so I'll give you a roll on it. TaLin already had hers.
15.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll against you here. Okay.
Ding, and
Um,
generate heat.
So you would suspect that as you guys touched the sunstones, they kind of took on your essence. And you're figuring this out because one of them seemed to be a fighter, one was a rogue, one was a ranger, and one was a warlock.
Oh, that's just getting cold.
Ah.
It's a good thing you didn't release the goose sooner, because that could have been a huge problem.
Wait, we could have had a crystal
Bunch of
goose.
goose stones running around.
I will say that picture that I showed you earlier was as you guys were fighting, I was like generating it, whatever. I typed in Spanish goose, and that's what it came up with. Which I was really hoping it was going to have like a curly mustache or something. But I suppose
No wonder, you're so
ChatGPT is
good
probably not
looking.
racist, even against groups that typically wouldn't care. All right, so there's yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
No,
I was gonna say, so I feel like if these sunstones that we've earned by killing these creatures are taking on our essence, I'm not sure that's like part of the, package that we give to that we owe. What's his face?
Oh yeah, no, I totally meant something separate. Like these are just our own.
Yeah, these are our own. Yeah.
Although I was gonna say it sounded like a nomad's getting greedy. Like you don't want to. I don't know. We haven't ripped any of the ones from the wall yet.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you
not
haven't.
yet.
You haven't disturbed this chamber yet, which is part of the Sunstone Cavern and the Golden Vault, I should say. So you have not necessarily broken any of this. You will get paid more money for the more you bring, but you have to consider damaging something that is a known, like, space too. Like it's completely up to you. If you want to take some of these shards and they get noticed, they'll be like, oh well, who was in here? But also, who knows how long you're gonna stay in Nurngorozuik? So it's completely up to you.
Right.
It's tempting.
We're supposed to
Yeah,
leave
I'm
the
just
next
thinking
day.
maybe we crack off a couple in one of the corners.
I
Like
just
we
don't
find a
Right.
couple.
Back
Okay,
by the
listen.
pond, like
Yeah.
a corner.
Okay, hold on. Let me think. How did these guys spawn? Did we do anything wrong? Anything?
So I was just explaining that, but maybe it wasn't super clear.
I kinda
The-
missed it.
so Agnomeio figured it out, but I'm gonna guess he'll share it. By
share it.
touching the crystals, that was what spawned these creatures. Whether
touch
that's
any.
gonna happen or not, or if there's a timer or whatever, like you have no idea. But anything more than just kind of glancing at the sunstone might have a problem.
But touching it with our hand, what if we touched it with a pick?
It is the Chamber
Yeah.
of Reflections.
Oh,
But it's the
This is not taking a risk.
everybody!
Would we get
look
a
at-
pick
everybody-
monster?
Everybody, look at the ground. Don't look at the sunstone.
Don't you try and get Knobolas to stop looking at his reflection.
Roll
Now,
initiative.
yeah.
No,
Stop lighting, look too damn good.
it's just
Knobolas
floating,
is fighting
floating
himself
pecs.
in a
Yeah.
corner.
All right. So something else that you guys are noticing is suddenly all of these Lumaglow, while the fight was happening and also kind of a little bit after, they're all retreating towards this upper left area here. A couple of them dive under the ground, but in general, it's almost like they're safe area, like they're hiding here.
Okay.
So these little guys chew on the sunstone, right? That's kind of their deal.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, actually, pretty much all of the various creatures that are in here are eating the sunstone.
And they
Cool.
don't get
So-
reflected.
Point out which one they've been chewing on the most.
Oh.
Point out which sunstone.
Yeah, which one
Yeah.
has been clearly been chomped on?
What are these?
Okay.
on?
So great question. The I won't even make you roll for it. The ones that are in the water, they seem to be eating it under the water.
All right, let's get some sunstone from under the water.
You just really want us to get in the water.
Well, no, I don't want us to get in the water. I want us to
No,
get the
I-
sunstone.
Well, I mean,
I'm
we'll
saying I think Bill wants us to get in the water.
okay.
I'm not. I don't want you to do anything. I answered a question.
I know, but think about it. If the Lumaglow are running there because it's kind of their safe space, then
Right, like it should be safe.
probably safe. So
Maybe
Yeah, so
healing?
let's-
Maybe we'll heal Booker?
Oh my God.
So as you walk over towards these, you see the Lumaglows. They all kind of push back towards the wall, and they disappear through the wall.
whoa. Okay.
TaLin jumps in.
TaLin jumps in.
Oh, TaLin jumps in. Look at that. Yes.
All right. So TaLin,
She's in the water.
you're in the water. You're a little
I'm in the
soggy.
water.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real uncomfortable here. You're feeling moist.
Moist. I'm like that one person. It doesn't bother me at all. So
That's
I
the worst
am
word.
freaking moist, and I dunk my head under to see if I can't see anything. Like I'm short. Do my feet
Yeah.
touch? Like,
So
where?
your feet do touch. The water only goes down to about 6 feet deep, which is well over your head. It's about
I like how
maybe-
you say only 6 feet.
I
That's
know.
tall, and I'm a human. Like,
it would be to like here on me.
it would be way up here for
Yeah.
me.
I'm a huge
as a
bitch.
human.
Actually, I'm curious. You're 2 feet 10 inches. Holy crap, you're
And
tiny.
10 inches. Thank you very
All right.
much.
So you are quite submerged. Make a perception check for me.
Okie dokie. Waiting for it. I just rolled. There. Okay, come on.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So
15.
you notice that although Lumaglow you learned outside of the vault, They do tend to kind of wiggle through different areas in the sunstone. There does seem to be some larger crevices in here that you, as a 2-foot 10-inch person, could probably push your way through. And they're towards the back of the cavern.
Okie doke. Okay, so I pop my head up and inform everybody else of this. Like, hey, nothing's got me yet, and nothing's poisoning me currently, as far as I can tell. There seem to be some crevices that some of us smaller folk could fit through if we want to, and might be where the Lumaglow went.
Ooh.
Cool.
Maybe we can try and go through and see where this might take us.
Let's do it. Well,
All right.
But first, I want to see about these crystals underwater.
Sure.
The ones that
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like they've been getting bit up.
Mhm.
The ones that aren't gonna, that look like they've been already, maybe they're a little tenuous
Sure.
in their hold. I wanna knock some of those off and throw them in the bag of
Plus
holding.
the water's going to mute some of those vibrations.
There you
Sure.
go.
Let me ask you, what are you using to remove these shards? Are you pulling
I'm
at
going
them?
to. I'm going to just use a regular pickaxe, not the pneumatic drill. I'm gonna be very careful. Gonna wear my gloves. Gonna be very careful. Just tack 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 tack.
Okay. So you're gonna be under the water using a mining pick, delicately on the shards, trying to remove them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell would I like? I don't think the DMG has a role for this.
Underwater. prospecting.
Underwater mining. Let's go with sleight of hand.
All right.
What is a DMG?
The Dungeon Master Guide.
Damage?
An 11.
Oh.
An 11. You shatter the first one that you were working on, and it completely like just kind of floats in. It doesn't float; it sinks to the bottom. But the second one that you work on, you're able to remove a six pound chunk.
Hey, nice.
Ooh.
All right, we're on our way.
All right, cool. So you guys are up 8 plus 6 plus 10. So you're at 24 pounds so far.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. All right. What else would you like to
All
do?
right, you want to swim through some crevice?
Yeah, I'm in.
Let's do it.
Booker, stay.
All right.
Booker,
So
stay.
TaLin and Agnomeio, I'm gonna drag you through because I don't want I don't want the rest of the group to see anything here.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So you guys appear. You're able to squeeze yourself through these little tiny crevices between the sunstone, and what you see are a blue and orange glow within this room. You can't quite, despite the fact that you guys can kind of see, you can't quite tell what's producing the glow, but this room itself is lit up with sunstone. It's like a golden glow. You do see some various lumaglow kind of running around, and there's something in this room. Glowing blue and something glowing red or orange.
Oh god, is it those fucking mushrooms?
It is. It does not seem to be mushroom. There's. Let me actually describe this just a little bit better. So there are two onyx. Don't move too far into the room if you don't mind.
Okay.
There are these two onyx pillars in the room that rise up probably about 4 feet. But they're sloped at the sides, almost like you could climb up them if you wanted to. There's an additional onyx pillar in the center of the room, and you can see, Agnomeio, from your current position, there is a book on the center pillar, and each pillar, the two pillars on the sides are glowing, one blue and one orange.
Hey, TaLin, there's a book. I know
Yeah.
how much you love those.
Talon got really excited about a book. Not gonna lie. Talon, although Talon's not feeling like excellent, but still pretty stoked that there's a book. Wait, so the one that the book is on is like shorter?
It's
Like easier to get to?
I wouldn't say it's that much shorter. It's made to be. It's a little shorter than the others, but it's probably like 3 feet up. Like you would have to climb up a
It's like
little
slightly
bit.
over me.
Yeah.
Talon goes to the book.
Okay. All right.
Look at the book.
So TaLin walks up to the book, and you walk up to the book.
I look at Agnomeio and I'm like, can you give me a boost?
Or I could just reach up and grab the book. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Could
true.
you hand me that
He's
book?
a little bit higher than you.
There you go.
Okay.
So as you grab the book, I'm just trying to find my notes here. Where is this
I don't
thing?
die, and there's no trap.
Yeah, no, there's
what
no
you were gonna
repercussions
say?
whatsoever for going into a
good.
room all by yourself with one other person.
It wasn't by my. Yeah, there's another person.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, hold on one sec. I'm just trying to find this.
You put a book.
There it is. All right. So within the book, you open it up and you look and you see it's got like one page of text. It just says, "These weapons, once wielded by inseparable brothers, came to symbolize their rivalry and the tragedy that befell them. Their power was too much for the siblings to handle, and their mutual jealousy eventually led to their downfall. As a grim reminder of their fate, the blades were placed in the Chamber of Reflections, waiting for those who would use them responsibly or perhaps repeat history."
Oh. So what I'm hearing is free swords.
Certainly could be.
Yeah, but if you're responsible.
I am the most responsible. I am the most responsible person I know.
You know Tina from Bob's Burgers? That's what I feel like right now. Like,
So I'm gonna pause you guys for 1 sec. So Alessio and Knobolas and Booker, you guys are outside of the room at the moment. They've been gone for a bit. You did see them kind of squeeze through some holes under the water. That was about the last that you saw from them, but you have no idea if they actually made it through anything or what happened to them. You can't hear anything, you can't see anything, but it's been about 3 minutes.
really like 3 minutes.
I'd like to look at Booker. Does he seem like confident that like all's well?
Make an animal handling, just for fun.
I feel like Booker and I have a special connection.
That's
here.
what I'm hoping. 6.
Booker is actively pooping on the floor.
Great, so he's shitting himself.
Exactly what I was about to say. So he's shitting himself. Booker's still not feeling great, okay?
This is the best part of this game, is the failures. It's just the best.
Like we for sure cannot fit through these cracks, right, Bill?
I don't know.
I mean, Novelist can Novelist
You haven't
go
been under the water yet.
I don't know, but you're a big dude. I don't know if they're getting.
You
in
have
the
like
crack.
big shoulders and pecs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like your shoulders are probably wider than I
I mean, I
am tall.
obviously couldn't fit, but I just like to check just in case.
Right.
All right. So you look, and how big are you? Let's
Big.
see. You are you're only 5'6". You're like a shorty.
Listen. Sorry,
See, I get
just
to I'm lording over. I'm 6'3". It's like everybody is short, but
Did you
that's
say 5'6" is a shorty?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
5 foot.
4'9" and 3/8 in real life. You
I think
jerk.
Ed is taller than me, aren't you? Ed, you're taller than me,
A
aren't you?
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
Yeah.
I'm right in that 5'6" shorty range. So
All right. So what Knobolas and Alessio, what you can do, there's a thing called squeezing, which you don't know where this path goes. Just in character, you have no idea how much time you'll have to spend under the water. But if you squeeze, you basically take twice as much time to move on your movement, and you do have a certain amount of time that you can hold your breath. So
Right.
what would Knobolas or Alessio do?
How claustrophobic are you?
I know. I feel like Alessio, being the rogue thief, he wants to try to figure this door out while they're all doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, I also don't think Novelist would really go after them. To be perfectly honest, I think I'd be sticking
Wow.
around. Yeah.
What a
No offense,
dick.
y'all.
All right.
Y'all suck. Tall people suck.
All right. So Alessio,
Well,
we'll
they don't get cool swords then. That's just
Right.
how it is.
So Alessio, you said you want to go check out the door?
Yeah, I want to see if I can figure out this this door.
Okay.
Forgot
Well,
about the
I
door.
pretty much gave you the information that you need. There's 5 little spots. They're
Half-inch
round,
by
they're
quarter-inch?
jagged, they're various sizes, various depths. And aside from that, the door is locked. So let's go
And
back
they're
to...
definitely like smaller than like the sunstones we recovered from the.
They're an
creatures,
inch. They're an inch diameter and about 1/4 of an inch deep. That's all you
right?
know.
Those were bigger. Okay.
So Knobolas or Alessio, at any point, if you want to interject, feel free. But we're going to go back to Agnomeio and TaLin, unless you have something right now that you want to deal with.
No, I'm gonna go ahead.
All right.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
Knobolas, make a acrobatics for me.
Okay.
quick question while he's doing that. Are the Lumaglow interested or disturbed by the poop?
By the poop? They're not in that. They're not in that
By
room anymore.
Booker's poop. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got
But I will say,
23.
with your natural 20, you easily managed to avoid stepping in Booker's poop by mistake. So
Is that what that roll was for?
that was 100% what that roll was for. You got distracted. You came out of the water. You might have forgotten where it was. You're distracted. All right, Agnomeio.
I mean, at least there's a big pool of water to wash off. If you guys-
Agnomeio and TaLin, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna go look at this cool glowy sword. Ooh.
Okay.
Look at
So
that.
that's all. So it was a whole book, and only one page has anything on it.
Yes.
This is the shittiest book I've ever picked up. Can I? Like, are there ways to make? I don't have any UV light or something to try to make invisible ink to show. Heat
UV
it?
light. Unless
Sometimes
you
if
can
put heat underneath the pages.
unless you can. I mean, if you want to try to do that, we'll pause on Agnomeio for the moment. Make an investigation check for me. We'll just try that.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That probably makes more sense. Well, it's not letting me click, so I'm gonna just roll. I don't know what my pluses are because it doesn't show me. 8 plus whatever. My
What did I ask you for?
investigation
Investigation +1.
is. Yeah,
uh,
+1, so 9.
All right, so 9. So you look around and you do see that there's like a slight indent in the page, as if there was something written and erased. But with a 9, you're not able to read it.
Okay. Okay, Nomeo.
All right,
All right.
Agnomeio, tell me what you're doing.
Well, I'm gonna grab the sword.
All right,
I'm gonna grab the sword.
okay.
Let's see what happens.
So you pick up the sword. Now, this sword is a rapier. Its blade appears to
Rad.
be wrought from pure molten lava that's been cooled into a dark, glossy obsidian. Deep within the blade, veins of bright, fiery orange glow intermittently, resembling a living heart of flame. The hilt is blackened steel, adorned with small rubies, and the crossguard is shaped like tongues of flame. As you pick it up, behind you emerges a fire elemental. Very, very large. But it stands there not necessarily threateningly, just looming over you. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
All right.
Excellent.
Tolan's like, bye.
I gave you guys plenty of chances to have more people in the room, but we'll see what happens.
I've got 19 health left. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Who says he's a bad guy? Who says he's a bad guy?
He did not
did.
attack
What
you, I will say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not sure if
So-
we're not sure if he's an asshole yet.
So before we're technically ended, but let me ask you guys a couple of questions. So Alessio and Knobolas, since you guys are outside, I would assume Knobolas, unless you're like dipping your little toesies in the pool, maybe you're trying to help Alessio figure out the door. What are you guys thinking at the moment?
I would say
Jerks
numbers.
they are.
Well,
So
go
I
ahead.
mean, I'm thinking that if we can't figure out this door quickly, we need to go and help try to find TaLin and Agnomeio.
I was actually going to say the same. I think there's like, if this is the only other clear way out and we can't quite figure it out yet, I think we need to
Yeah.
maybe meet up with our friends. I think that would be the logical.
Yeah.
Plus,
I'm
maybe
like,
the keys are in this room for getting to that door. Like, maybe
Well, we
those
don't know
5
that,
thingamajigs
but,
are
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I just want to try my first theory and see what happens, and then if that doesn't work, maybe we'll try to squeeze our ass through to where you guys are.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. And then, all right, so Knobolas, Alessio, you guys are outside, and you're kind of wondering what's going on inside, but at the moment you can't hear anything, so we'll see what happens. Cool. All right. Well, before we end, let me just ask you guys, is there anything that you'd like to promote for the upcoming week before we end tonight? Anybody got anything special going on?
I have, so I have the Master Blender from Doc Swenson's out of Washington State. Jesse Parker, he's going to be on my stream this Thursday. They have a whole lot of new exploratory casts coming out this year. Some of them are kind of like new versions of things they've had out in the past, but there's also some brand new expressions. I tried them this past Sunday with one of my patrons over on my channel, and they are not one to miss. So if
Okay.
you are curious about finished Indiana bourbon, They're trying out some really cool stuff, really affordable prices. So yeah, tune in this Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Cool. Well, I definitely prefer somebody who's doing stuff with MGP in their own casks, rather than just being like, I found a secret family recipe hidden in my wall.
They're very, very,
It just said 3 letters, MGP.
My favorite part
Here's
is
a
they're
pretty
so
bottle.
transparent because they even tell you, like, we blended 2 different mash bills from MGP, and we use the exact same blend for all of these finishes. So they're finished at various lengths of time, from like 9 months to like a year and a couple months. But man, there are some really great expressions come out of there. So if you live in somewhere that you can get Doc Swenson's, check this out because there's some really cool ones.
Cool. I will also tell you guys, I ran across something today that brought me joy in how epically I hope it fails. So there's a Chinese whiskey company called Go Along. They sell a 5-year-old whiskey, which was 40% or 43, I think. Stuff tasted like abused water. It was terrible. And it came in a decanter that looked fantastic, and the whole thing was $100. So even when I bought it, I looked at it and I said, this is going to be garbage. But I wanted to buy it anyway because I have a whiskey channel that reviews whiskey. So I saw today that they now have 3 new expressions. They've completely changed their bottle, and all of the whiskeys are like $100. And I'm like, that is going to be absolute garbage. So I'm very eager to see how that goes. I'm a little bitter because it was, $100, but more so I'm just like annoyed that China's first real entry on the world stage is junk. So hopefully the new ones are good, but I don't expect that they will be. So, and I've been dying to talk to anybody who cares about that.
Hopefully it means like that their first, entry to the global stage is like crap, but because the other ones are getting better or aging, so like hopefully they're gonna learn and taste it and be like, oh, this doesn't work.
From what I understand, they have a lot of what Japan was doing, where they were like importing from Scotland and then calling it Japanese whiskey. China's kind of taking a what do you call it, like a note out of their book or whatever. And it's unfortunate because China has some beautiful areas. They could totally be making some cool stuff, but whatever. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, so we will be back next week, and we will resume with a gigantic freaking. Actually, I got a show. Let's go back here for a minute.
You're gonna say snake.
No, it's not a snake. I was so tempted. Like I totally 100% put that snake at the beginning for Jason. So this is what the guy looks like.
Can I borrow Booker's bracers?
Oh man, look at that.
You wish. Yeah.
So that's the fire thing that just appeared in front of.
It's literally like standing behind Agnomeio, and it's just.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like the owlbear.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like the owlbear a little bit, but definitely a lot hotter.
Yeah.
Hey, no one's hotter than me.
Ha. Yeah. All right, everybody.
See, Knobolas is gonna come to help because he's jealous.
Absolutely.
So make sure that you all join the Discord. It'd be great to have some more people in there. Check out the links in the description, and I hope that you check out all of these people here have whiskey channels, so go check out their channels as well. And I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. So cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone.
Hey, good episode, Bill. Thanks. Cheers.
Thank you.